everyone, I have returned. Now, let's continue, shall we? Now, one thing I should mention, as you can see, Jinxie basically saying that, basically getting scared. Basically, what happened is she thinks that Apollo Justice is a demon, which of course he is not. Unnecessary roughness, I agree. Okay, now, here we go. Indeed. And Medeo's judgment. No comment on that one. I am not going to go into that. Turkish bath, I believe that's actually a little thing called a sauna. Yes. Ay. I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very bizarre case. Trust me, it will. You think this is nuts? You haven't seen anything yet. One other thing I should mention that now I might have mentioned this in a previous video, but there is actually a Phoenix Wright anime as well. It was actually made by Funimation. Though the games were actually made by a company I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, Capcom. Makers of the Street Fighter games and the Breath of Fire games. Speaking of Vale, Eric Vale actually voices Phoenix Wright in the Phoenix Wright anime. Anyway, let's continue. Here the village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival. Lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Many monsters. They're all over the place? That reminds me of Ding Dong Ditch. And no, monsters are not real. At least not what Jinxie is thinking. There are monsters, but not the ones that Jinxie is thinking about. Huh. Tenmataro. About that yokai you said was in prison here at the manor. Is it true? Super evil demon named Tenmataro. Let's see what we have here. And that looks like the nine-tailed fox. Reminds me of Naruto. Tenmataro is a dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. Actually looks like a bird demon, if you ask me. So you're saying Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? What a charming security system. Thank you, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yokai Legend Scroll. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Jinxie's father is actually going to be coming into play a bit later. And you're going to find out why. I'm not going to admit that. I'm not going to admit how. Yes, I know that, Trucy. Surprise event today. Might not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Try seeing that 3 times fast. Ah, there it is. It's just someone in a suit, right? Tenmataro versus the Black Cobra. I believe the correct term is dying to go to hell. She sure gives up quick. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Yeah. Steal my soul, seriously? Everyone, that is a nine-tailed fox. And no, you're not watching Naruto. You will see. Yeah. That is the nine-tailed fox. I know who the nine-tailed fox is, though I'm not going to admit who he is. I'm not going to spoil anything, because that is going to be extremely important. What was that about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looks like he came out of the Alderman's Manor. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all that about him banishing Temataro? Yokai exorcism? So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Nine Tails and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats our boat. Yeesh. Okay. She's a strange one, alright. Knowing Trissy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. The fun never stops, does it? Okay. Trust me, you think that was strange? You haven't seen anything yet. Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. What? Yeah. You sit here while I go have a look. Top of the main staircase. Got it. Trust me, you think what you just saw was bizarre? You haven't seen anything yet. Let's continue.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
Another thing I forgot to mention, this is the first of the Phoenix Wright games that actually has cutscenes. And yes, the guy you just saw with the red jacket is Apollo Justice. Anyway, the police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. There was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Thank God the other man's gonna be okay. Sounds like he's only been unconscious. I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I would sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers in the tracks. Demon lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. Alright. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Alderman Kyubi. So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive, who was he? That name is going to be very important, everyone. Damien Tenma. Damien Tenma is actually Jinxie's father. I figured I might as well mention that because you're going to find out eventually. So I figured I might as well admit that. So mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town, arrested him. So he's the killer? No. Yeah. Right there. Yes. He is actually Jinxie's father. Jinxie's father is mayor of Tenma Town. This just got way more complicated. I would say that's a huge understatement, if you ask me. The victim was the alderman of Ninetails Vale. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Very shortly. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about the victim? So the victim was the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? Rex Kyubi. Or I should actually say QB Rex. Now, time for a little brief history lesson. This is for anyone who has actually not been to Japan. In Japan, what they actually do is they actually mention the person's last name first, and they mention the person's first name second. So instead of naming him Rex Kyubi, it would actually be Kyubi Rex. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. It's really kind of him. He always looked out for me. Former pro wrestler, and I even heard he was the amazing Nine-Tails. Former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then why did you come work here? Overcome your fears. Ah! Jinxie's mother was from Nine-Tails Vale. She unfortunately passed. Ah! That looks like a sunflower. Indeed. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. The Forbidden Chamber's door? That big door that was barred shut? That definitely looks like one hell of a strong lock. Someone would have to be extremely strong to be able to open that. Doesn't even look like there are any locks or anything. There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. Between the warning charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Good point there, Trissy. Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers? Well, that is actually true, what Apollo is actually saying. I mean, Jinxie's father is actually the mayor of Tenma Town, and politicians would have access to more experienced lawyers. If they actually committed a crime, that is. Even so. Doubted there was a lawyer who could get a non-guilty verdict in this one. They obviously haven't met Apollo Justice or Phoenix Wright, for that matter. Or even the other lawyer. Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case. Indeed. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Instead of Polly, I would expect her to actually call him Paulo. Yep, that's what we're doing. I'm sorry, everyone. I had to laugh at that one. No toilet cleaning for a while. Oh my god. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I better go and meet my new client. But before I forget, I better jot this down in my notebook. I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And there it is. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you call a to-do list. To read my notes, I just open the court record using R1. There you go. Then I can switch between the tabs using L1 and R1. There you go. In fact, I will give it a quick demonstration. There you go. And there's Damien Tenma, that is Jinxie's father, as well as the mayor of Tenma Town. Oh, I am not afraid of anything. And no, I'm not joking either. All right. Okay, heading to the detention center. Here we go. All right. Visiting rooms. Perfect timing. And there he is. That is the mayor of Tenma Town. Who are you? So you're Damien Tenma, right? I am Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. I apologize. I get a little loud sometimes. Did I do something to offend you? I apologize if I did. A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. to offer him the epitome of rudeness. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? We'll probably wait until after the trial is done. For that. Yeah. Now, how did you start by telling me what happened? We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Dudley seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Anyway. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask you why you were arrested? I guess some things are better left unsaid. Excuse me? Go on. Fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. But I have but one choice. No. You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman Kyubi. That's why I was arrested. Prints were on the runner weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there? None. I hardly remember a thing. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me he was drugged. Someone slipped him a sleeping pill. That's where someone caught me on the head. Looks like he does have a few bandages around his head. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. The motive. What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Nine Tails Vale with Tenma-town. So that's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder? After all, Alderman Kyubi was dead set against a municipal merger. I think that's why They think you killed him? He was in your way? Mayor Tenma, you alright? It'll work out fine, just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Yes? Very well. Leave it to me. Trucy and I will look out for your daughter. New friends? Okay. Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. Ah, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Ah, there's Phoenix, right? Hello, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Kind of spur of the moment. It's actually calling me about a case? What is it? At the airport right now. Someone I had to meet. No addition to the agency, actually. Ah, yes! Athena Sykes. That's right, I remember her hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today. She took off as soon as I told her I needed help with the case. That there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Never met her before. What does she look like? Very well. I'll find her. No addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to the Ninetales Vale quick. Okay, here we go. And there she is. Everyone, that is Athena Sykes. She is the other lawyer I was talking about earlier. She's actually the youngest of all of the lawyers. Only 18 years of age. Yeesh. Now, there's one thing I should mention. See that thing on her that she's actually wearing around her neck? That's actually not a necklace. That is actually a widget. What does it do? Well, I'll explain. Basically, what she can actually do, she can actually detect a person's emotions by using the widget. Ay, 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 ay.
What the?
Yeesh. You can watch out for the bystanders next time? Yeesh. I would not want to piss her off. I think so. Police officers out cold. Sun reflex. You're Athena Sykes, I take it. I am Paul Justice. I work at the Wright Anything Agency. It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you? I would say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't tell me much, as always. Very well. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar. So you must be a bit younger than me. Apollo Justice, by the way, is 23. Just in case everyone wanted to know. For Phoenix Wright, not sure how old he is in this game. I know in the first 3 games he's, I believe, 22. I am not positive on that. How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? Skipped a few grades while she was an exchange student in Europe. Ah. Analytical psychology. Something I also studied. And no, I'm not joking either. But it might help me become a better lawyer. Psychology helps her be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? Technically, it can. I'm not gonna get into that, though. Anyway. So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology. Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client? This is what I was talking about earlier. She can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusted partner, Widget. That's Widget right there, around her neck. Right there. Indeed it does. It talks. That I seriously doubt. Anyway, let's get down to business. The client. You haven't met him yet. Well... and that about sums it up. He's more worried about it. More worried about his daughter than himself. Indeed. Mainly because she lost her mother. Very well. Let's indeed get down to business. Yes. Helping our client is priority number one. It's like a newspaper article. Special edition covering our case? That was quick. Rapido, that is Spanish, by the way. Alright. Well, let's see what it says here. Let's deal with the Spanish. Let's see what we have here. Tenmataro, real or flight of fancy. An airborne figure resembling Tenmataro was captured on camera around 3:40 p.m. near Nine Tails Vale. Tenmataro was seen flying through the sky. Now, I'm quite sure that a human cannot fly unless they're actually flying in a plane or helicopter or hot air balloon, for that matter. Or also a jetpack. Article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. The photo was shot right after the murder occurred. Interesting. Well, there were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved. Yes. That, by the way, the mein Gott, that is German. Well, interesting fact. In the .HQ games, when you actually fight the doppelgangers, doppelganger is also a German word. No, of course not. Why not plain old English? Very well. Okay, what's next on the list? Indeed. Heading to the foyer. QB Manor foyer. Looks like there's a security camera on the right-hand side. See, in other news, mysterious Monstrous in the Amazing Nine Tails has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the Russell. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Nine Tails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Temataro's recent escape. So the Russell has gone missing. Yes. You want a whack job? Check this guy out. Yeesh. Okay, do a couple saves. Okay. Phineas Filch. Wonder if that's related to Phineas and Ferb. I had to say it. Okay. Sorry about that. One moment, everyone. Caretaker. See him here. No. Oh. These horns are, I mean my hair. My hair is not meant to threaten anyone. Hold it! No. He's wearing it. It's barely in the bag in the first place. Calls himself a thief? Heh. Alright. Yeesh. I almost feel sorry for him now. Magic word is almost. I got my bracelet back and he seems sorry enough, so... Eesh. Run to the hills. I had to do it. I apologize, everyone. Looks like you dropped a few things. A pair of diagrams. This one's the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer. They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them. One moment. First thing we're gonna do is take a look at these. Let's see, Fox chamber, forbidden chamber, air duct. Okay, there's a telephone over there. And let's see, foyer diagram. Caretaker's office, television, and a security camera. There's also the staircase. Now then, as I recall, the Fox chamber should be at the top of those stairs. Black feathers and strange tracks. The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro. Even if he did, I'd be laughing out the courthouse. I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Oh, jeez. And who are you? Are you with the police? Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. Robert Fulbright, I should say. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. Investigating the scene. Still need authorization to cross the police line, which means they would probably have to get a search warrant. That's something that is not gonna happen, though. And you're gonna find out what I'm talking about. And look, let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. Oh, we'll see about that. Oh, you're gonna laugh your asses off when you see this. What he's actually gonna do. What? Have him on the ropes now, Athena. That is true. That's also a good point. Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. After all that about authorized personnel only, that was surprisingly easy. Indeed, Athena. We are supposed to be finding clues related to the crime. Right. Search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try searching the crime scene from different angles. Indeed. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? First thing. Let's check this. So this is where Onaman Kyubi's body was found. Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. That is not good. What was that all about? Okay. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. That chair, that is. Rude awakening is right. Looks like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Now, next thing. We have this. That looks like a piece of cloth. He does have a point there. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my god. Athena, you are a character. When you see this, you're gonna laugh. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Whatever this is stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. Blood's probably the owner man's, but it's pretty far from his body. Well, now it got here. Why does this seem important? Next thing. Okay, that looks like a wrestling belt. I watch enough pro wrestling to know that. Town Pro Wrestling Tournament. He actually reminds me of Mike Hager from Final Fight. Final Fight is a beat 'em up game for the SNES. He actually plays a mayor who is actually a former pro wrestler. He actually also appears in a game, another SNES game called Saturday Night Slam Masters. In the final fight, he actually plays a mayor who actually finds out that his daughter has actually been kidnapped, and he actually decides to get his own hands dirty and actually take on the gangs himself, along with a buddy of his named Cody. Mysterious firebrand. Huh. Mild-mannered master warrior by day. Demonic master wrestler by night. A mild-mannered master warrior reminds me of Godot from the original Phoenix Wright games, mainly Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations, or should I say Diego Armando. Technically, that's not true. Because Godot is actually a master lawyer. Now, here's a little interesting question for you, everyone. If any of you have played the game Super Mario 3, if you have, and you're familiar with the Tanuki suit, well, take a look at this. That is the Tanuki statue. This raccoon-like thing? Yeah, it does look like him. No. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical. Anyway. Next up we have this. What do we have here? I see some blood over there. Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro battling it out. Could very well be. Well, this isn't the first I've seen like this. Something like this, so... Oh, trust me, I don't get grossed out by blood at all. Let's take a look here. One moment, everyone. Next up, we have this. Folding screen. The Japanese used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Let's see what we have here. Next thing, we have this clock. Unsteady and restless. Wait, that was some kind of psychological test? Let's see what we got here. Over here. That is the door to the Forbidden Chamber. They say that the demon Tenmataro was imprisoned there before his escape. End quote. It's worth a try. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. So an unopenable door. Try saying that 3 times fast. Right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Wait a minute. Tenmatara was already in the Forbidden Chamber when Jinxie showed up. That it's impossible for him to have actually committed the crime. Even if he did, he would have been caught on camera. So the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something they better keep in mind. Giant pair of pliers. Saw something like that in manga once. Things like pinching through cheeks. Pulling out tongues. Oh, you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Anyway. Check the window. Looks like there's something near it. That looks like a piece of fox hair. Or at least part of a costume. You know what? Let's take a look. I wonder what it's doing here. Did Automan Kyubi have a pet fox? I believe we're done with our investigation for now. At least this part. A whooshing sound like wind rushing through a narrow street. I know exactly what that is. Right over there. Right up there. The vent. The air ducts. Yep. That vent is connected to the air duct that leads out into the hallway. Wind must have rushed it through there. Carry my monologue with it straight to your ears. I don't buy it. I don't think so. So long enough to climb into, that much is true. true. 9 feet high. True. They would need a ladder or something. With a ladder, I don't even... Oh, without a ladder, I don't even think I could actually get up there. Even with my long arms. No, I do not. Speaking of things in this room, can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. That is very true. Serve and protect. That's a good point. No, it was not entirely ethical. Let's see what we have here. Details of the case. Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? Looks like the older man was actually eating when he was actually attacked. Miss Tenma had a key allowing her immediate access. Key, so then the fox chamber was locked? Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the fox chamber? Ah, master key. Most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder. Could very well be. It's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. I don't like this guy. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. No, I don't. Tenmataro. A prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming the boogeyman. The most likely scenario so far is that Tenma left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? Wait, you telling me that that's why he was arrested? Only one without an alibi. Mr. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not been suspected at all? That's a good point. That sphere looks even bigger than her. I mean, it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? Convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor? No, no, no. Oh, no. That better not be who I think it is. Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as a prosecutor? Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. You'll kind of nothing more than the figment of their imagination. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. What? Chief prosecutor personally assigned him? It really is the dark age of the law. Simon Blackwell. Oh, no. Yeah. The Twisted Samurai. That because he's a criminal? You'd say it also has to do with the effect this crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he of all people is gonna stand in court tomorrow? That's reassuring, I guess. Well, looks like we've got all we can get out of that detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to see what his alibi is. And hear what his alibi is as well. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Whoa! There's some kind of mask. The Amazing Ninetales. Alright, the rest of her appeared during the festival special event. What's this mask doing here? Who would do such a thing? Look. Some white hair caught up inside the mask. I'm definitely thinking somebody framed Mayor Tenma. History marks a gold cape made to look like nine foxtails. Rolls through the ring, smacking down Turnabout wrestlers left and right. Sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Nine-Tails Vale in the blink of an eye. Wanted to stop her from becoming a ghost town. Was that a compliment? It's a big idea. Hey, how'd you do that? Everyone, this is going to be very important. What Filch actually just handed us. Photo of the hero who sparked the monster craze and saved Nine-Tails Vale from becoming a ghost town. That's going to be very important a bit later on. Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up alongside the river? Conspiracy theories. Mayor's diabolical plot. Mayor of Turnabout? What is he plotting? So he wants the merger. Open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Amazing Nine-Tails. Vowed to battle the mayor of Turnabout and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. True there, Athena. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us about what you were doing about at the time of the murder? It's in the caretaker's office, guarding the entrance, like Mr. Kyubi said I should. I made double sure that no one came in. A clear view of the foyer from where I work. Small room in the upper right. Indeed. That looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? Mr. Tenma's aide, Wright LaBelle. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, alright. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? The security camera. Like I mentioned before. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So do you think this mask is the real deal? What about the white hair we found inside the mask? That's a good point. Let's place a mask at the crime scene at some point in time. This place is a mask at the crime scene. Which means someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger. No way. Could the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be... Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Going for reattach to the Amazing Ninetales mask. Ninetail Fox mask, I should say. Into the garden. Actually, no. We're actually gonna head to Yokai Lane. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... One thing I should mention about Jinxie, she's actually lactose intolerant. Like I used to be, as well. Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Greetings, Jinxie. Alright, this is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Tracy went back to the office ahead of us. Oh, God. I'm about ready to some tears of frustration myself. I would say interesting is a very big understatement there, Athena. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? First off, the incident. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? But you do think Temotaro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? You said Tenmataro murdered the Elder Man. So there are no monsters. You admit I'm human? That's precisely what we want to know, what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it would also help your father as well. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she could shed some light about on this. So no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity? Doesn't that make you even want to know even more? No. Removing their masks. Just like a lucha libre. And there you go. It's just like a lucha libre. Humiliation if their mask is torn off. That means this mess didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. Bet she's so shocked. She'd be shocked to find out he's really the older man. Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer? What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. Called the police after I stumbled on the scene. Just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. Paralyzed with fear. there was no one around to help me. Valbees ran right by me towards the foyer. Towards the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Temataro, too. Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Yes, Athena? Yes, I do. Someone caught Temataro flying through the air. What if it's the same Temataro Jinxie says she saw? Don't be ridiculous there, Athena. Is it possible Temataro's the killer? Possibly, but being able to fly? About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Jangly sound. Hold on a sec. Let's see. Take a look at what he's wearing on his chest. Now, I could be wrong about this, but those look like bells. That could be the jangly sound that Jinxie claims she heard. Can you be a little bit more specific? A staff? Does Temataro usually carry a staff? How about another document? Any of them show Temataro with a staff? What's the deal with the Temataro you saw, Jinxie? We got Jinxie's statement, at least. Why didn't you tell me you saw Temataro earlier? Her father's aide. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. What exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Temataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions. What? That's something everyone here knows? That sounds like a bunch of garbage to me. Come to think about it, why is everyone hiding their faces? The guy at the special event said almost the exact same thing. Actually, yes, Athena, I do. I do think he actually believes in the Temataro. I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? That's a good question. I think we better have, I think we better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. I agree. Relax in the foyer. Alright. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. There's looks like something on the... Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. TV program guide. Town Pro Wrestling, Howling Wolf vs. Pretty Boy Vampire, blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight. Looks like somebody circled a pro wrestling match. I bet you he was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. No, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? A couple of amateurs. I seriously doubt that. Almost forgot. Something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch. Did you see anything unusual about the time of the murder? Around the time of the murder? For example, Temataro or something like that? So you did see him? Do not change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Temataro flee towards the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Oh, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Oh, no. And you are? Florent LaBelle. You are going to find out very shortly why I absolutely despise this guy. I don't even have to say a word. that to have you find out why I hate this guy. Just watch. Beau Divine, more like yokai and grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. The hell was that for? Ugh. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I just my bottle of a dough so I can return the favor. Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw about around the time of the murder. God. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Temitaro. Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? That is crazy. You really expect me to believe that monsters are real? Look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Temitaro? Now you see the main reason why I absolutely hate this guy. Lying. I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. Yeah. Mr. LaBelle, can I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? Yes. Oh, don't you tisk me. Oh no, it's just a formality. Okay. I did spritz really helped. Oh my god. What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Right. Well, thank you for your help. Jerk. So these two were in the foyer but didn't see Temitaro? I don't buy it. The security camera would have caught them. What is do you mean by practice statements? Yeah. I agree there, Athena. Mr. Obel does seem unusually preoccupied with Tamotaro. How can you tell? It's kind of hard to explain. This is what I was talking about earlier with the widget. She can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. Mayors can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill, but what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tamotaro? Obsessed with the thought of Tamotaro. Everywhere we turn, it's Tamotaro this, Tamotaro that. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tamotaro. Everyone, I'm done for now. I might come back a little bit later to continue with this case. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some more information as to who killed the alderman and who that masked man actually is. Until next time, everyone, this has been a Sale of the Terror of Death 99, aka the Black Cobra, and I will catch you all next time.